Afghanistan beat West Indies, and now Pakistan is almost through to the 2019 World Cup. Is it a great relief for you and Pakistan team management?
Yeah, look, it is, and that has been a focus of ours. So I guess we've had a bit of a sword over our head in one-day cricket for the last year, and we've had some tough one-day series. You know, we played England here, we had Australia in Australia. Those are tough series. And we've, you know, so to almost qualify now for us is a huge relief, but it doesn't stop where we want to take the one-day team. We've got to keep improving all the time. We've got to keep, you know, playing with that intensity. We've got to keep the freshness, so that we can really put a shake onto that 2019 World Cup.
It's a virtual quarter final on Monday.
Yeah.
So how much pumped up is the team, and how's the camp and mood in the camp?
No, the mood in the camp, of course, is excellent. You know, if you had a look at after India to after South Africa, a marked transformation, and the mood's very, very good. We know what's at stake. There's a massive prize at stake for the players. So let's hope we can put it together again there.
Mickey, what do you think was the key difference in the game the other night? I mean, you spoke quite passionately after the first game about where you thought the failings had been. What was the difference, and did you say something between those two games to the actual players?
Yeah, we definitely had some good discussion. No, look, I just have the same belief that we just didn't believe well enough against India. You know, we didn't go out and we were slightly intimidated. We were probably definitely intimidated, and that was the disappointing thing. The way we came back against South Africa was how we trained. It's how we wanted to play. It's a brand of cricket we want to play. There was a freshness, intensities were good. So you know, we just got to keep taking that and keep moving forward with that. But yeah, we certainly discussed after India. We were all incredibly disappointed by what had gone down there, because that wasn't how we wanted to play our cricket. You know, and so it was pretty disappointing.
What went wrong in India's match? What went wrong?
I just think it was just the belief. I really do. I think we were very tentative. We went about our cricket in a very tentative way, which again was disappointing. Against South Africa, we went in there, we expressed ourselves. We chased down every ball in the field. We put our bodies on the line. We bowled exceptionally well. And we worked to a plan against South Africa. We knew the minute they thankfully put us on a used wicket, we knew we could tie them up with our spin. So it worked in our favour, but the guys played exceptionally well, and I just liked the freshness and intensity. We took the game to the opposition, and that's how we want to play our cricket.
Do you think this side needs a little bit of assistance from the pitch to be as dangerous as they can be? I mean, you mentioned you were putting on a used wicket edge, but do you think you're a slightly better team? Is there something there to help you?
No, I don't. I think because we cover all bases. I think if there's a little bit in the wicket, we'll expose that too with our seamers. You know, so I think our attack is I think as a one-day unit all round, I think our attack's very good. So yeah, I'm comfortable with where we are with our attack, definitely.
Mickey, what about the fitness standard of the players? Are you satisfied with at the moment the fitness level these players are doing?
Yeah, we're getting better and better, Faizan. You know, in terms of our fitness, we work on it every day. We train on it every day. The attitude to fitness is great. The fitness levels are getting more and more. And again, you know, I don't want to keep beating the same drum, because fitness doesn't take you wickets or score you runs. But what it does do is give you a better opportunity of doing that. You know, we've seen the running between the wickets in this tournament. We need to get our running between the wickets up, you know, and again, that all just comes down to awareness, fitness levels, and those are things we work tirelessly with the players on, you know. So yeah, I'm very satisfied. We're going in the right direction.
Mickey, there is 2-3 points which I really wanted to discuss. We don't win against India. Do you think it's a psychological problem more than a skill problem or other technical aspects, if you want to?
We're very skilled. You know, our team they're very skilled. I firmly believe that we didn't believe enough in the change room. I looked around that dressing room before the Indian game, and we didn't believe that we could go out there and beat them. I felt we were slightly intimidated, and that was disappointing. Such a contrast to the South African game, where we went out and believed in our skills, we believed in our ability, and we believed in ourselves as a team and got it done.
It looked like you scolded them very well and shouted at them, and you know, it really worked well against South Africa. Is it?
Well, no. We have some. I'm pretty honest. I'm pretty straightforward, as you guys know. We had some good conversation. We had some good, honest conversation. And the good thing about it is the players are contributing to that honest conversation now. Whereas a year ago they didn't. Now they are contributing. They're starting to take responsibility. And once that happens, it's a massive psychological barrier that they've broken down in the dressing room. They're talking openly and honestly. I come out of an environment where you have mature conversations all the time, and those mature conversations are never sugar-coated. The mature conversations have to happen for you to move forward. And we had some pretty mature conversations after India, and the guys responded fantastically well. I'm very proud of them.
There is 2 points. I'm sorry, I need your time. You have sent Umar Akmal back. He cleared his fitness in Pakistan. Here, he could not finish his fitness. Okay, he could not pass. So, are you a selector, or the people who are working at NCA? You guys are not on page?
No. We're on the same page.
Where is the problem lies? Because when at one side when we see a player is skillful, but on the other side he doesn't pass the fitness test. How would you adjust him?
Well, he's just got to get out there and do it. They know what the standards are. The players now know what the standards are, and they've got to get out and do that, because it's a culture that we're trying to develop. It doesn't just happen overnight. And the standards are going to go up and up and up now. We've got to keep developing that culture of hard work, of commitment, of dedication, because that shows us that the players really want to play. It was incredibly disappointing with Umar Akmal, because Umar didn't tour the West Indies for the same reason. I would have thought in that month that he would have done something, and he didn't. Inzi and myself are on exactly the same page. We talk, we discuss very, very regularly where we are with the players. In terms of that test, I'm not sure how that happened. We were always going to test the guys here anyway. So every guy that's joined us here have been tested, and they all fine. So Inzi has bought into exactly what we want to do. So there's no disconnect at all between us. We're on the same page.
Mickey, how dangerous are Sri Lankans as opponents? And you must be knowing Graham Ford for years now.
Yeah, it's great. Fordy and I have been very close over a long period of time. So it's taking on an old friend, if you like. But are they very dangerous? They played exceptionally well against India. They playing with that sort of fearless cricket, aren't they? Their batsmen are taking the game on. They hit the ball hard. They play outrageous shots. They're going to be a tough side to beat, because if it's their day, they can beat anybody. We're going to have to be on our game, and really looking forward to it.
Just a word on Hassan Ali. His spell against Africa was decisive. We saw him over here in England last summer when he was making his early strides. Just a word on his development and how much he's impressed you and what he's
he impresses me. I'm proud of all the guys. You get very close to these guys, and you work hard to see them perform. Is the best thing that can happen to any coach. Hassan Ali is one of those boys who's come in. If you saw Hassan now, and you remember him a year ago, he's developed, he's stronger, he's fitter, his skills are developing. He's going to be a fine all-round cricketer. He can field, he can bat, he can bowl. He's in great shape. So I'm very proud of his development, and he sort of stands out as one of the beacons. Him, Bob, Azam, Imma. We've got some good young players coming through, and we've just got to keep them believing.
Thank you.